Can we try like HG? You'll take it. Then I
Yeah.
play bishop f5. And if you take the bishop, maybe I can try knight f5 followed by some type of like rook d6, putting a lot of pressure, even knight d6 potentially. I don't know if that's enough though. You can also try
I think
HG, FG, bishop
I
f6.
thought if we go like this, I mean, okay, we might get a position like this, yeah, but not sure, yeah, if this is enough.
I mean, it looks pretty good. You're getting the h6 pawn too,
White
right?
white definitely like has some compensation, yeah, like this maybe.
Knight c4 maybe is coming.
Knight
But yeah,
c4, yeah, like okay. But I don't think, yeah, this anyway the rook is defending some stuff here as well. Maybe it's okay. But still, okay, black is still up a piece and we don't have any concrete threats yet.
yeah.
So maybe he will play this, try to get here.
Ugh. Ah.
Also, I think we have something much more simpler in this position as well. So basically, I think it should be like this, yeah. If we don't find anything, then maybe we can go for the piece sacrifice situation. And also you should ask yourself, like, for example, if this was your game, would you proceed like, I mean, is it the only way you would have proceeded with the piece sacrifice, or you would have decided differently?
Black also doesn't have to take the bishop too, by the way. He can defend g6, right? Something like rook
He
g8 maybe.
he can defend, yeah, of course. But I thought, like, if defense
Then
something
I
like
think we're
this,
taking h6.
we take on h6, yeah. So I think he will just go for this thing only. But okay, I'm not sure if this position. Let's just check, yeah. Okay, you can see Rafia is preferring black here. Yeah, okay, rook g8 is the best move as well. The computer prefers black here. not just prefers. Yeah, it's like showing some winning advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so it has to be something else.
Maybe GH rook takes, if he takes queen h4, knight g4.
So queen h4, f6.
Well,
Knight
knight g4 here does not work well because of g5. Yeah.
g5.
So instead of the knight g4, then was there anything else? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything. Maybe queen g4?
Queen g4, bishop
Queen
c8. Yeah.
bishop c8. Yeah, yeah. I just saw that. Maybe there's still some ideas. I don't know. Queen g4, bishop c8, knight f5. But if he just moves his king, my knight's pinned and hanging. We can take on g6, I guess.
Yeah,
Is that
this
position not fine? Look, play knight f5 here.
maybe. But what if I take and play g5?
Mm. Then everything is locked up again.
Yeah. Okay. Try with this method. Yeah, like HG. So he has to take and check from this position. Do you have something?
I mean, I saw like I've looked at moves like bishop c8 and stuff like that, but I don't see anything concrete. Maybe again here you can play knight g4, hit the rook. But then what? That improves the knight. Gets control of some dark squares.
Okay. Uh, what about a move like Queen G1? Just threatening this.
Hmm. And protecting on E3 also at the same time.
Yes.
If King F7, then you'll play what? Queen G5?
Bishop E6.
If he takes it? If he takes the bishop?
Rook H6.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Wow.
So it works actually because for Rook H8 as well, there is Queen G5 and still Bishop E6.
Mhm.
Okay. So what happens is like in this kind of positions, yeah, it's very easy to miss the move like Queen G1. Okay.
Yeah, this is nice, quiet move.
Yes, it's a quiet move, just threatening some simple stuff, and just there is no defense here.
You're right.
Okay. Okay. We'll go to the next one. So we saw this one. Okay. So in this position, White's last move was Rook B1. So White was trying to play B4, and Black responded with C5. So now, how should White continue?
Mhm. Oh. Mhm. Kind of hard to calculate too far into this, but I mean, I see the idea, I think, but I don't know if I'm missing something.
Tell me what's the idea for white?
B4, then
Mm-hmm.
CB, queen takes, rook B1, queen moves, rook takes the rook. If he moves, then I have B7 check, king D8. Then I don't know, it's getting kind of fuzzy to see the rest of it. What happens after king D8?
Okay, but what about this position after rook b1 and like this? I think black should be okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's another concern. I saw that as well. You could just do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably fine.
Okay, but your idea of b4 is correct. So I think we talked about this, yeah. Like sometimes we have to figure out what if my opponent stops the idea, but I anyway do it. Like it was Sam Shankland's course as well, yeah, on this one.
Mm-hmm.
So b4 is correct, but you have to find the follow-up now.
One second. Oh. There is another idea, but it's also very unclear to me what's happening. Like if I play d5 here,
D5, yeah. But now can I, is it possible to take, or you take back here?
um, you can just move the knight on b6, right? Knight to b6 and block the.
Yeah, possible, I guess. Actually, initially I was looking at knight c5, but I realized we can still maybe continue a bit here, yeah, with rook b7. But yeah, knight b6 looks like a better defense here.
Rook d7. I don't know if there's anything, but you can try it. Try rook d7 here.
And you're getting something like this, yeah?
Something like that on b7. If you take it, then I can take on
Yeah, of
b7,
course. Yeah, no,
etc.
that I saw. I was looking at queen a6, but okay, rook c7 looks very dangerous there. Yeah, okay, this looks interesting. So that means for d5, I cannot take. I have to probably push, right?
Right, that's actually a much more obvious move. I just realized. I didn't even consider that push actually. And it seems like there's nothing else after that. Ooh. I think that's it. Now two pieces are hanging and I have nothing.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
lines are closed. Queen is closed, rook is closed, d file is closed.
So I think one interesting idea can be a3 in the position.
I considered it. Followed by rook b3, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so just rook a3, rook or queen a3, rook b3, then rook b1, other rook b1, something like that.
Yeah, I think
You can
this this is much more simpler. Yeah, you can already try to get something in this way. I think it should be working, right? I don't know.
if he defends bishop e7, then
Bishop e7. I was thinking if I can get the knight somewhere. So is it like making more sense to is it like more sensible to include rook d3 maybe here?
hmm. So the idea of this rook d3 is what, like to
First of all, I'm threatening knight b5, and at the same time, I'm threatening bishop d6. And I'm not sure how black is going to defend all of this now.
and you're saying this is better than the rook b3 line?
I mean, I think the only difference is that here with rook b3, as you mentioned, yeah, like right now, only bishop d6 is a threat, right? So maybe
Rook
here also,
rook
like
b1 is not a threat?
rook b1, we just saw, yeah, bishop e7 is coming.
Oh, and then
I
there's
mean, you
nothing
only
after
pointed
that?
out. Sorry?
No, I was just saying that there's not anything after that now, like d5 and I guess d5, there's bishop e5 he can
I
play.
don't think so. D5, e5. I mean,
Yeah, we don't want to close that diagonal to the queen, really.
yeah.
I even looked at bishop g5, but nothing. You can first of all take it with the rook. You can play f6, so many moves. Yeah, I think this is maybe black is holding together pretty solid.
Yeah. So I think the other variation is much more stronger, yeah.
It's a surprising looking move, rook d3.
Let me quickly check as well. So queen a3. Okay, rook d3. So rook b3. Okay, rook b3 is also good, but okay, he's still going bishop d6 in the position. But if this is the case, definitely rook d3 is more stronger here.
Mm.
But okay, I think the whole idea is that c5, which stops the move anyway, allows b4, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's one good thing that you spotted. And of course, in this position, if he takes, there is queen b7 and bishop d6. And I think this is
Yeah, I calculated this, but I didn't really see that exact checkmate. Like, what is it? Just queen a8? There's no way to get out of that.
he has to play king e8, but now queen c6, I thought. And okay, how long you're gonna defend this?
Hmm.
Rook b7 is a threat as well. Rook b8 is a threat.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think it's possible. Okay,
Yeah.
anyway, but you spotted the idea, so that was good. Aha, okay. So this position actually is more like, okay, we have to figure out the move from black here. So basically, white might have some tricks in the position, okay? So it's like we have to think more defensively in the position, which also happens a lot of time in your games, right? Like you have a decent position, but you miss some opponent's trick.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you proceed here as black?
Okay, so here, what is the problem if I just improve my bishop to e4, like bishop d3, bishop e4?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any tricks? I don't see any trick. The only trick would have been knight f5, but I'm stopping that, right? With bishop.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So bishop d3, yeah. I
Hmm.
think bishop d3 was also played in the game, but what about knight c6?
Yeah, lots of problem. I don't think
Problem,
there's any
right?
way to stop this. Yeah, rook
Yes,
b8 sucks.
because when you take this, I think I don't know. I mean,
Minimum, there's a draw, right?
minimum you draw, but I think white should try to win this one, right? Like rook, maybe rook h8 or something. Looks like white is already trying to win this, yeah, somehow.
Um, After queen c1, queen g5.
Aha, okay. So okay, so let's give a check. Maybe a check here as well. Oh, actually, can I give a check here?
You have to play king. Oh, it's actually over.
You have to play this, right?
Actually, no, it's not over. The bishop is blocking. Or can you hold on? If you block with the bishop, the thing is that I want to be able to play king g7. So I was thinking maybe block with the rook potentially.
Rook H7,
Yeah.
but Queen H4.
Oh shoot. Wait. Yeah, that's a problem. King G7, Queen F6. If King G6, then I take. That's not working. We can't take with this. This is checkmate, right? Hello?
Yes, Rafi, sorry.
I was just saying that, yeah, this is checkmate now.
Yeah, I think it's a checkmate,
No
yeah.
one's done. Yeah.
So I think the same goes for bishop h7 as well. I'm just gonna go the same way, right? Oops, sorry, Queen f6 maybe first.
Yeah.
G4, yeah.
Yeah, you're taking everything. Yeah.
So basically, you see, right, in a position like this, like it's so easy. I mean, black's position is fine if he finds Queen d8 and Queen g5 here.
Hmm.
So it's like equal pawns. Okay, you have a protected passed pawn, and your king is safe after that. So doesn't look that bad, right?
Yeah, correct.
But if you fail to find this particular thing, things go wrong. I actually I think in the game black played rook g6, but anyway knight c6 came. So here it was like queen c6, rook d8, king g7, and queen h4. So threatening queen h8,
Hmm.
rook h6, queen g5, rook g6, and now queen d8. It's just like, okay, too many threats, yeah.
Yeah, wow. So how can I spot these kind of things? Just by practicing more of these kind of situations? How do I get better at this?
I think for now, Rafi, it's more important to like do this more in a pattern recognition way. Because if you randomly solve also tactics, I'm not sure how much they are gonna help, right?
So right now you're
So
saying to do what patterns?
yeah, pattern recognition. So I actually can make multiple studies for us. So basically, we will be looking at similar patterns a lot. Or we
Hmm.
can do this method, which I was also following. Whenever we solve like a tactical position here,
Hmm.
I mean, before solving, like we have to kind of, identify what are the tactical motives in the position. Like for example, you mentioned in the start of the position that white had one trick knight f5, right?
Hmm.
So we can mention that with knight f5, the like what is the trick here? For example, after he takes e6, yeah, that's the trick of
Yeah,
the position. So we
right.
can write that it's like a skewer or a pin that you are planning. So
Hmm.
in this way, it also, I mean, we can also check like what are the total tactical motives we are able to spot. Because the more tactical motive you will be able to spot, you will be looking for those kind of moves as well.
Right.
So here, if you'd have spotted that this is also a tactical motive, maybe knight c6 would have, caught your attention. Although I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure you did see this, but just we missed this idea. Or if you
Right.
can say that, like, if I get rook on b8, maybe the queen, pawn, and rook can combine to create a checkmate, yeah, as well.
Yeah.
So if we notice, I mean, if we kind of spot these kind of tactical motives in every position, then I think by the process of elimination, we can reach the solution as well. This is what I used to do, but I think it was in a slightly more advanced level. I mean, I was already like, let's say, in FIDE, I was 2000, something like that.
Hmm.
So either we go for the pattern recognition one or this one. But I think both will work for you. It just matters like how frequently we get together to get this done.
Got it.
And it's more
Yeah.
difficult. By the way, Rafi, did you realize it's more difficult when you are on the defending side, like when you have to find opponent's tactics?
I think it's the hardest when you're attacking.
But for
And
like for example, when today we were solving, yeah, I think attacking part was pretty good from your side.
that's what I'm saying is that when I feel like what's happening in a lot of my games is that once I start an attack and I know I'm in a better position and I'm
Mm-hmm.
attacking, I completely stop calculating what the opponent can do, like his threats. That's when I'm missing his attacks. Like people obviously they become desperate and they try to go for whatever type of tactics. And usually in those scenarios, I'm low on time. So I might play a great game, have a good position, but then they throw one little tactical trick, and I'm falling for those little tricks all the time because I can't calculate well and I'm under time pressure.
Exactly. Yeah, that's also definitely.
So I need to improve two things here. A, time pressure. Like not get constantly keep getting in time pressure every time when I come to the end of the game. Always not time pressure necessarily, but like, having so much less time than my opponent. Don't allow
Mm-hmm.
that. Just play or faster throughout the game and just no matter what in some position, just keep moving. And the second thing I think is that being able to spot these opponents' resources. Because this is definitely an area of my problem. Like I get a lot of surprise moves in the end when time is low and I don't know what to do.
I think yes, like we can do the same things, while having a timer as well, yeah. Like let's say 5 minutes per position. So that you have this pressure of finding the move as well.
Right.
But
That's exactly it.
but
I have to calculate
yeah,
faster.
yes, but normally we say that first you need the accuracy, yeah, and then you need this, like we need to work on the speed. So maybe couple of sessions we can see how you are finding the motives and the patterns, and maybe
Yeah,
then we can already introduce the timer as well.
makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's what we are supposed to do.
that makes sense. Good plan.
Yeah, okay. I will then accordingly prepare the other studies. And yeah, maybe from tomorrow, like we can get on it. Or maybe tonight if you get free as well, we can have a look at it.
Okay. Yep, sounds good. Will
Okay,
do.
perfect. Yeah, then I guess we will wrap up for today.
Okay, sounds good, man. Thanks.
Great. All right. Thank you, Rafi. I'll
Take
see
care.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.